You Talk family, what go on? What go on? This your boy D and my boy E with another live show of You Talk. And y'all know why we start off every show. It ain't no us. Without you, baby.
Yes, sir.
K Nation, what's going on?
It's You Talk, baby.
What's going on, man? What's going on? Listen here, off the dribble. Shut up. To my super producer, man, Mr. King Judge, KJ Production.
KJ Production in the building. What up, King Judge?
King Judge, what it do? What it do? I'm letting you know right now, boy. If you a pom-pom cheerer, man, a delusional Kane fan, this might not be the show for you tonight. Might not be, man. We ain't trying to protect feelings tonight. So, since I started this, it's a real show. So if you're sensitive, E, if they sensitive, go on and tell them, E. Go on and tell them. Ain't no need of coming on here tonight.
Nah, ain't no need, man. And if I hear one more so-called fan call these players kids, talking about they just kids, come on, man. Come on, man. Cut it out. Cut it out. So I guess they kids and them grown ass men in the blue uniforms running up and down our ass all damn night.
Thank you. E Great, man, what's going on, big dog? I mean, how you doing tonight, brother, man? I ain't doing too good neither, man. How did you get a chance to end your weekend, brother, should I say? How you doing, brother?
Not great on a football scale. My football weekend was jacked. It was jacked up, starting with Saturday afternoon, man. And then Sunday wasn't no better, but I could care less about Sunday right now. My main focus is on what happened this past Saturday. And I just watched some of the most despicable football that I've seen played by the University of Miami in a long time, man. I mean, the fact that you give up an embarrassment of 700 plus yards total. Matter of fact, I think one of the running backs just scored again, man. I mean, you know what? And the thing about it, we gonna touch bases on all of this tonight, man. But we'll get on the Blake Baker effect and all of that. But at some point, when a team is telling you, "Hey, we're about to run the ball. We're gonna run it down your throat. We're gonna pick whatever hole we want to go through, and we're gonna run it down your throat," and you don't appear to make any kind of adjustments to stop it. Put 9 in the box and dare him to throw the damn ball or something, man. Put 9 in the box. I don't care at this point. Because at this point, it just got so bad. I mean, it was so bad, D. I'm looking at the running backs. Take their time, literally, and then once they see it, oh, I can go to the right. Oh, I can go to the left. No, never mind. I'm going to run a little counter, and I'm cut back outside, and I'm going to take it about 30, 40, 50 yards. I mean, they was getting like 20 yards a carry at one point. It just got out of control, man. Where, I mean, my blood pressure was through the roof, by halftime. And, I mean, it was so unbearable to watch. It's like, I can't believe it. And then you saw it coming after that point. Getting into the third quarter, I'm like, I'm screaming 50 burger all week. I'm like, they gonna give us a 50. No, they didn't. They gave us 60. 62 points. 62? Bro, we didn't even get that up to Clemson.
Right.
Come on, man. 62?
No, Vent. I got mine in Saturday night. Vent, homeboy. Go ahead. You got it. Vent.
Look, I said I wasn't gonna get all, I'm gonna try to say it in a, I'm gonna calm down while I, give my expressions on how I felt about that game. I'm not gonna get all too excited because I did enough of that on Saturday night. But, it just got overwhelming for a while because it was just like, forget about the coaches for a minute. The players themselves, they checked out, bro. They checked out. You look at the sidelines, they was checked out. And I've been reading reports that everything wasn't all peaches and cream on that sideline between the players and some of the coaches on their defensive staff. And wasn't all peaches and cream. A lot of boys was kind of checked out. You know what I'm saying? And, it was no good football being played at all on neither side of the ball, special teams, nothing, just nothing. And it was like, after a while, in the second half, there was no effort there, man. The boys, Bubba Bolden, he was on my, he's been on my, in the doghouse with me on
and should still be on it. And still should be on it.
It was some of the worst tackling, the cornerbacks, all the defensive backs.
Everybody.
Everybody, man. And it showed so much of the deficiencies that we have, especially on the defense side of the ball with the linebackers. We knew.
Hey, did we been saying that all year? Haven't we been saying that all year?
But boy, they got exposed for the frauds that they are, man. I mean, the whole defense was straight fraudulent. And I've been it after the game when I went live on Facebook, and I said, if any of these players think that they NFL talent right now, they I mean, come on, man. I even need to say more. Jalen Phillips. Oh, Jalen Phillips. First round. Where? Show me. That's the silver. First. Show me. Quincy Roche. Show me. Show me. Because I don't see no NFL talent that go early right now, they can leave right now and be a factor in the league. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Sometimes players do develop and they can be something, but in my opinion, all of them need to come back. Every last one of them that's eligible to come back need to bring their ass on back. They need to come on back. I mean, it's just got that bad for me, man. I mean, to the point where I'm pacing around my house, D. I mean, I'm looking at the TV like, I'm dreaming. This ain't Miami. This ain't Miami. I mean, I said for a second, I said, you know what? You remember the old Spider-Man meme that they got where they snatched the mask off?
Right.
Spider-Man, Scooby-Doo. They snatched the mask off. And I just knew that up under that Manny Diaz mask was Al Gold. And then I thought about D'Onofrio. I said, you know what? D'Onofrio wasn't even this guy daggone bad.
Oh, boy.
I said, man, somebody's lying to me, bro. Somebody is lying. They're playing with my emotions. I mean, I don't even want to talk about the offensive side of the ball. Let's just talk about pure defense for a moment. I've never in my life seen that lack of effort with assignments, a lack of assignments here, there. Maybe they just didn't know what the hell they was doing. The coach probably said, hey, just go on down there and play. Get to the ball. No assignments.
I agree.
I mean, I could not have ran the ball on Madden on an easy level against a 5-year-old playing against me, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't run the ball better than that and get to somebody. If you playing against somebody and you put their controller down and nobody's actually operating,
you still couldn't get that many yards.
You wasn't better than what they ran against us. Hell, the computer would have automatically took a player that would fill a gap or hit some kind of assignment.
But you say you wasn't worried about that running game, E. Hey, listen. I've been it Saturday night, homeboy. I'm letting you go because before I go, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the chat line. Go ahead. If you ain't finished, go ahead, get it out. They didn't hear from you Saturday night. I did it by myself Saturday night. You got more to say, bro? It's on you. Go ahead. You got some more.
Manny Diaz talking about, well, we don't want to put emotions into it right now. We want to wait till after the season to make, the decisions about the program moving forward. I get it. Very PC. I get it, Blake. I get it. But your boy Blake got to go, bro. Blake has to go. And Manny Diaz.
You better say it.
I want to know what that conversation was like after the game. I ain't talking about in front of the players. I ain't talking about in front of other coaches. I want to know what that conversation was like because you say this your guy. He calls the plays game day. He organizes the practices. And all of this stuff. I want to know what that conversation was like. Because I'd be like, man, you trying to get me fired, bro. I mean, you better learn. We talked about it before. Al Golden, his homeboy got him kicked out of there. D'Onofrio, and I said it the other week. Remember, I said it. I said he keep playing with Blake Baker. And see, one thing that Manny said, they asked Manny about De'Aaron King coming back, about some of the other players coming back. He said, well, yeah, I hope De'Aaron King comes back because honestly, he has never played in a program for more than 2 years in a row or in a system more than 2 years in a row. And I get that. It's continuity that can be built and whatnot on the offensive side of the ball. So for a small percentage, I give the offense a slight pass. Not really a pass, but just a slight pass. On the defense side of the ball, however, those coaches have been together since Manny got there as DC. Talking about what they all know they a tight group, tight my ass. Evidently, somebody was asleep on the job. And don't give me this talking about they got hit hard by COVID as far as some coaches on the staff and they wasn't together on a regular basis over the last couple weeks with a planning. No, bruh. I'm telling you something. ABC 1, 2, 3. The other team on the other side of the ball letting you know we about to run it down your damn throat. Stop it.
And they've been playing with COVID issues. Everybody been playing with COVID issues, right? I'm tired of the excuses, E. I'm tired of the excuses for them. I'm with you. I'm tired of it, bro.
I mean, I don't want to hear nothing, no excuses on the defense side. When the team letting you know,
They ran the same counter all night, E.
I thought Walter Payton and Bo Jackson. Tar Heels the other
Had
night,
to check back in,
I said, damn. I ain't never seen no. I mean, but, hey, bro, you gonna get 200? I'm gonna get 250.
No, what do you say, E? Ask him again. What do you say, E?
They say you gonna get 200? I'm gonna get 250. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I mean, it's. I had to laugh Saturday to keep from crying. That's how bad I felt, man.
It was bad.
I like looking at this shit. I mean, you know, halftime, you know, you try to give yourself a pep talk. Like, these boys gonna come out, they gonna fix this. They gonna at least come out with some intensity, try to get it together.
Same thing.
Damn ball. First play, 25 yards. I said,
soon as they come out, well, the first one they play, it was like, man, are you serious? We're going to continue the same thing like we did in the first half. Hey,
but not only that, the holes were so big.
Man,
the holes were so big.
Man, I think the running backs were surprised, man, how big the holes were, man. Like,
hit the hole and turned around and said, "Oh shit, for real?"
Hey.
He said, "I keep going."
Hey man, let's start hollering at some of our people, man. Josh Ayers, what's going on? David Franklin, Arco Kane, J.R. Hayes. Hey man, let's start reading. So George Diaz, what's good, brother? Jeffrey O'Neal, what it do? What you say? Arco Kane. Not Baker effect, it's the Manny effect. The team plays soft just like the hit. Hey bro, I just had this same conversation in a group text, E, on Facebook, brother. And shout out to Ricky Myers, man, because we were saying the same thing. The team takes the personality of the head coach. And that word for our head coach is soft. It was terrible, E. Terrible. I'm tired of Manny Diaz trying to fly under the radar, like I said on Saturday night, man. He going to take some responsibility for this because my thing is, bro, you know, I look at these old school coaches, man, like a Mike Brown. They still getting it done. Like a Dan Mullins over at Florida. They lost to LSU, but do you think that Dan Mullins would have sat around and looked at Todd Grantham like they got into it maybe about 2 weeks ago on the sideline, and with his defensive coordinator, ain't no way in the hell Nick Saban would have sat there and watched that, and it wouldn't have been, them cameras wouldn't have been on. I'm sick of it, E.
John Gruden just fired their defense coordinator. He said, "The hell with this shit."
What I've been saying, but E, even with that, he still ain't did nothing because you still kept Rob Marinelli. You swore that's a Pikes deal. They should have got him out of that too.
But I'm making a point. So I didn't know this.
And he's 6 games too late for that.
I didn't know this until the telecast. Manny was on Mac Brown's staff in Texas.
Yeah.
And he fired Manny
Yeah.
for this thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
About it was a little personal riff. Mac Brown said, "The hell with you." Mac Brown said, "I'm gonna wear your ass out. I'm gonna show you why I fired your ass."
And he did that.
I let you go. And matter of fact, Mac Brown couldn't wait for this game. He couldn't.
You know, I'm telling y'all, I've been saying this, man. Manny Diaz.
I want to know, like, who giving the pep talks around these clubs, man? Because Mac in the first part of the game, or the beginning of the game, if you look at the North Carolina side of the ball, they played with a lot more intensity.
Of course.
And when they got that first touchdown, they felt good. It was like, oh, we here all night. When they ran a couple more touchdowns, they said, oh, we going to punish y'all all night long. I thought Lionel Richie was playing in the stadium.
Say it again. I ain't heard it in a while.
All night long. Oh,
but listen, bro. But again, man, but our coach, you know what our coach did to reward our players after that? Our coach said we're going to take a week off from practice because the players need a mental rest. Mentally, they need a break.
I tell you need the rest of the damn season off.
And I'm like,
The rest of the damn season.
I don't want to play in the bowl. Go back and let them play in the what they played in last year. What was the bowl they played in last year? The
damn toilet bowl.
What it was?
It was the damn toilet bowl.
Send them back to whatever they played, the Independence Bowl. Send them back to that and let them play in that. They don't even deserve to go to a bowl.
That bowl game too.
I said this on Saturday night too. I've been saying this from day one. We're not a top 10 team. We was hell even be lucky to be ranked up there at 10. There you go. There you go. Manny Diaz is a defensive coordinator, a coordinator at best, y'all. I said that. I don't give a damn. I said it. He a coordinator at best. And I can, like I said, these old coaches getting it done, still getting it done. The Sabins, the Dan Mullins, they winning. Look at Mike Brown. They can motivate their players. Give me Bush Davis bite. Give me Bush Davis, E. Gray. Give me Bush Davis bite. Give me Bush.
But see, what them old school coaches have in common, man, they put the right people in position.
Yes.
My head coach's job is to oversee everything. I don't need my head coach to have to worry about calling plays, whether it's on offense or defense. You know what I mean? Like, I want him to come up with a staff. This is my guy. Okay, if Red Lashley is our guy on offense, that's my guy on offense. If whoever, well, Blake Baker, but whatever the hell. If I got my defensive guy, I got my defensive guy. And if I'm more of a defensive-minded coach, yeah, I'm in the headphones a little bit more on defense with my guy.
That's your thing. That's your thing, E.
But I'm looking like, Manny, I'm starting to think your ass don't know shit about defense because, goddamn, look, if you embarrassing me, I would told Blake Baker, man, take your ass to the locker room, bro.
E,
when he come back out.
That's what I'm saying. Did you see Dan Mullins a couple of weeks ago getting in Todd Grantham? The head coach, do you think that they'd have sat there and watched that, bro? And when they were showing on the sideline, he looked just as damn confused. He didn't know how to stop the bleeding. He looked just as confused as the players did, man. Just as confused. And yeah, David Franklin, yeah, he gave him the week off. Gave him the week off, bro. Yeah. David Franklin said Baker was on that Texas staff too. I didn't know that.
He probably was. Yeah, I'm sure he was. Matt Brown said, I'm going to take it to y'all. I'm going to show y'all why I got rid of y'all sorry ass.
It was crazy, man. It was ugly. Like I said, you let two running backs go for 200 yards plus a piece, and they wasn't doing nothing but running the same play, the same counter all night. I literally seen linebackers running in the middle, just running up in the middle, knowing that they was going to go to the outside. The same play, like they didn't even want to tackle, man. Like they didn't want to tackle. And I'm saying that every recruit that's coming in, what you saw on Saturday night should be enough motivation to say, I'm going to come in here and work on my craft. I'm going to watch more film. I'm going to get in the weight room. Because there shouldn't be no position that ain't open for you to try to get. I'm serious, E.
Bro, the fourth string running back was begging Mac Brown, please, coach, let me get in the game. Please, come on, coach. Come on, it's a good look. That's a good look for me right now, coach. I can eat. Just give me 2 plays, coach. Give me 2 plays.
Jeffrey
O'D. Plays, coach.
But he said, E, just give him 2.
Give me 2 plays. I don't want to
E, I can get me 102 runs, coach. I can get me 102 plays.
Yeah, I promise you I won't. And the quarterback, and then they start talking all that, before the game. Oh, Howell this and Howell that. Howell ain't had to do a goddamn thing. But you know what? When he did throw that bitch deep, man, what his name is, Ivy.
Number 8.
I cringed when Howell backed up and threw it in the air, and I saw them air yards, and I saw number 8 just running behind. I said,
But did you see the formation? No, it was they didn't have no help to his side. He was on man-to-man. Why you gonna leave Ivy out there in man-to-man coverage by himself with the safety? The safety was down in the box.
This was game 11. You know by now that DJ Ivy can't cover nobody.
He can't cover nobody. If you're going to let anybody play man-to-man, let Couch play man-to-man. The safety was literally in the box in the middle of the field, man. It was in the middle of the field. He was out there by himself. And he was trying to play bump and run, E.
Did you see your boy Bubba Bolden?
Yeah,
I don't know what the hell he was reading.
Hey, not only him. What about Carter? Amari Carter too.
Oh, yep.
No wrapping up. He just want to come up and try to hit you with the shoulder. No fundamental tackling. I mean, I'm just like, what are we doing? Taking bad angles. I'm just like, what the hell are we doing? They literally gave up, man.
If I'm a recruit for Miami, if I'm a linebacker, hell, if I'm anything on the defense.
Oh, hold on. Let me say something real quick to Josh Ayers. You say Butch Davis is 69 years old. I'm sorry, but he won't be coaching much longer. Well, Mike Brown look damn good to me right now, and he older than Butch Davis. I'm sorry. Mac Brown's still getting it done and motivating his players. What's y'all excuse for Manny? That's all I want to know. If Butch Davis too old, give me Butch Davis any day. And give me Mike Brown any day from what I'm looking at right now.
Man, if I'm a talented defensive recruit, only way I'm looking at Miami, I'm like, shit, I know I better start. I know I can start.
I mean, really? I mean, what position? Should nobody have a position that should be just in solid and go? Who?
Hey, David Franklin, you crazy, man. He talking about Carter went from targeting to tickling. David, they ain't even get close enough to tickle. They're like, they ain't.
Let's read some of these texts. JR, what'd you say? You should give them a week off and make them each personally contact the season ticket holders and apologize for playing with such pussified effort. Come on, y'all. Come on and get him.
I mean, it just got so bad, man. I mean, and then I had to go somewhere Saturday night, and I had my hurricane shit on, right? You know, I'm a coach. I had to go to this little private event. Had my youth thing on, whatnot. And lo and behold, guess who I'm in there chopping it up with? Taj Boyd, who's played for Clemson. He just looked at my shirt and was like, oh, man. He said, oh, man. I said, I know. He said, man, did old boy score again just now? The running back.
That's crazy, man.
I said both of them might have a couple of extra touchdowns after their game. But, you know, it was just everybody, a bunch of I'm around a bunch of Clemson fans and a bunch of Carolina Gamecock fans. You know, Clemson fans, I can take the heat from them.
Right.
Gamecock fans looking at you sideways, it make you feel the type of way, D.
Josh Ayers, what you say? Mike Brown isn't an upper echelon coach. He's good, but not great. I didn't say he was great. I'm saying he's winning. What's Manny's excuse? I'm saying he's a motivator. He can motivate his team to play. What's Manny's excuse? Why can't we get up for the big games and the games that we're supposed to win? It seems like we can beat the average teams and the below average team, but why can't we win the games that we're supposed to win? You had everything to play for on Saturday night. Everything to play for. How did you come out, man, and give up 62 points? How did you give up 62 points and you're the number 10 team, supposedly nationally, and you can't get up for this game? What's y'all excuse for that with Manny? That's all I want to know.
You know, at one point, I really, you know, like I said after the game, I want to know what Ed Reed was thinking too. Because Ed Reed was on the sideline, he had his mask on, he was saying something, but I'm like, God damn, Ed.
Ed can't do nothing about that, bro.
No. I wondered what he was saying. I wanted to talk to Ed. Like, Ed, I know you see this bull crap, man. I mean, come on now. Come on, Ed. Then you pull a man to the side and say, look, bro, this puts a stain on the damn, on the program, man. You don't get your ass whooped by North Carolina like that. I'm sorry.
Hey, Josh Harris, so you say Miami don't have the dog. We don't have no damn dogs, you say. Do you think we have dogs, E?
No. I saw some puppy dogs. Shit. Saw a bunch of poodles out there. Shit.
Listen, man, all I'm saying is this. At the end of the day, man, Manny gonna have to take some responsibility for some of this, man. I'm tired of this, man. You can't keep on, man, just pointing at Blake Baker, man. We knew this defense. This defense looked the same like this man from last year, man. And it ain't getting no better, E. No better. So we can sit here and we can point at Blake Baker, which we've been saying that he need to get rid of him. But I'm saying, as a head coach, at some point in time, if defense is your thing, When are you gonna step in, man, and say, you know what, like you say, slide over, man, I got this. At some point. At some point, E. Some point.
Well, for everybody who's screaming fire Manny, I'm gonna tell y'all to slow up for 1 second because that ain't gonna happen right now.
No, it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
But he has to hold himself accountable to the point where he has to feel like his job is on the damn line, you know, going into next year. Like, because we got too much, we got some talent on the team where we can't be doing shit like this here. We can't. You know, last year we thought we had a soft enough schedule. You remember that?
Yes, sir.
We was counting W's on the schedule, and then here we go losing games and no business losing to. You know what I mean? And then, of course, the whole debacle in the bowl game, we won't even get to that. That's why I don't give a damn about no bowl game this year. Now, the only reason why bowl games are important for a couple reasons. More practices. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's extra practices and everything. That means big going into the spring. That's the only reason why I'm like, we you know, definitely want to hold on to a bowl game. But I don't really care about watching them in no bowl game right now. Just to go out there and get embarrassed, get your ass cut. Well, we're talking about we want Florida. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because I tell you right now, we let Florida embarrass our ass. Boy, I'm coming down to South Florida my damn self.
Oh, Josh Harris, nobody won't disagree with you on that. We need players like we had in 01-02. They ain't coming back in the door. They were taking care of business on the field while Coca just let the play. Miami has talent, but we soft as hell. Totally agree with you, 100% on that. 100%. Hell, the coach is soft too. It ain't just the players. I mean, because I mean, on that first drive, it looked like, man, we wasn't even trying to score. It looked like we was playing for a damn field goal. We got on the other side down there on their 40, 3rd and 1. Rhett Lashley lined up, man, in a run formation, man, and seen everybody. They had 8 people in the box, and he tried to still run up the middle, man. No play action, no nothing, man. No nothing. It's like he was going to settle for a field goal. He wanted a field goal.
Shit, the linebackers look like they ain't never played football a day in their life.
I totally agree.
I mean, some of the assignments, I'm looking at the linebackers shifting, and the running back looking like, ha!
We ain't going that way.
I mean, it just got bad, man.
Shout out the man, Miami Flow, man. Came up in the building. What's that?
Miami Flow.
What's
man, but I'm telling you, the moment we came out of halftime, the first play of the game, when he took it like 25 yards, I said, "There's no coming back. There's no coming back from this. We're dead. We're dead."
It was ugly, man. Listen, man, if y'all want to call up, man, y'all can come on and call up. I'm gonna open up the lines right now, man. 404. Yeah, 404-462-0477. 404-462-0477. The lines are open, man, if you guys want to go ahead and call up. Lines are open. This was ugly, man. It was embarrassing, man. It was totally embarrassing, man. I swear, man. Just a bad week, man. My Raiders, man, they got trampled, man. Shout out to J.R. Ayers, man, and the Indianapolis Colts. I got to give you some props. But J.R., boy, I'm so glad we got rid of Paul Gunther. Oh, my God. Now, that did make my day. We got rid of our defensive coordinator. So, I would love to have your defensive coordinator. Give me your boy y'all got over there right now, man. I like him. What is his name? Your Falcons defensive coordinator. Well, he's the head coach right now. He's the interim head coach. I like Raheem Morris. I like Raheem.
We're not talking about their ass today. I don't give a damn about them Falcons.
Give me Raheem. Give me Raheem. I take Raheem. Yeah, ugly loss, y'all. So who y'all want in the bowl game, man? They're talking about possibly, man, the Cheez-It Bowl, man, in Orlando, Florida against Oklahoma State. the Cheez-It Bowl. Y'all going to the Cheez-It Bowl.
Hey, who was that saying the Summer Eves Bowl?
Who said that? Where that's at?
That was pretty cool. Josh Ayers said that. That's funny, man. That's funny. Nah, the Charmin Extra Soft Bowl. It's one of them. It's one of them, dog. It's one of them. I mean, and you know what? Y'all think I'm playing?
Hey, Josh, you just said don't complain about the Raiders. He a Jets fan. How the hell you think I'm?
Hey, but you know what, though? Hey, whatever bowl is gonna be what it's gonna be. It's more so for me. It's about the opponent. and we run up against the wrong opponent, we're gonna get embarrassed again, dog.
Listen, but I'm like you though, bro. Let's just take it as the younger guys now, you know, and that's what I said like in the second half of the game. I'm like, man, just put the young boys in there, man. Put the younger guys. I've seen a lot of guys. I've seen Isaiah Dunson, huh?
It wouldn't have been any worse. You're right.
All right, you know what I'm saying? He just go ahead and give him some experience. Put him in. I seen Dunson. I seen Clark come in. You know, and as far as recruiting, man, what's this I'm hearing about? We possibly got another a cornerback that we supposed to be flipping, but that's what they need. They need to stack up heavy on cornerbacks.
I saw the game. D said I'm gonna start immediately. He said I ain't gotta sit on the bench. I'm starting immediately, coach. That's what he probably said. He saw DJ Ivy and said, you know what? I got a chance.
Hey,
Shit.
but I'm for real. Like, but you're right. Because like I say, any kid coming in, man, if you put the work into it, you put the effort into it, come in and work hard, man. It ain't no position. All positions are for grab, E.
Okay, but let's go back to the offensive side of the ball, right? We ain't talked about that enough.
Mm-hmm.
What did I tell you when you had talked before the game, and we talked about it on the show on Friday? I said, against North Carolina, they could not cover tight end.
Mm-hmm.
When we were targeting Brevin Jordan, Mallory, we had action going. But for some reason, we stopped. We start targeting the outside receivers. And North Carolina's DBs they play good, but they got talent in their secondary. They don't have talent to cover them tight ends. Your boy Red Lashley, Mr. Cut the Check, he just checked the fuck out and didn't even target the tight ends no more. And I don't get it, man. You got two talented tight ends that can't be stopped. You target them, it opens up the running game a little bit more.
But JR,
you want to throw, and you know what? Our wide receivers, we got a bunch of slot wide receivers. We got too many slot wide receivers.
We don't have not one dog. Remember when Dexter called in? He said the same thing. We don't have that guy at wide receiver. You're right. We've been saying that they're a bunch of slot receivers.
He said, you ain't got that guy that you look at the other side of the field like, boy, he going to be a problem.
Right.
No.
Right.
The only one that you look at like that is our tight end.
That's it. That's
you look
it.
at him like, oh, we might have a problem. He going to be a problem. I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, I looked at the wide receiver for North Carolina. Hell, he was a slot type, but that son gun was fast as hell, bro.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, he put a little two-step on Ivy. I'm going goodbye. Just ran right past him. Matter of fact, D, he didn't even put a two-step. I'm lying. He ran right past DJ Ivy. Literally. First series of the game. I mean, but we got to find some alpha dogs at wide receiver. Got too many slot wide receivers. And we got to have a coordinator, Rhett Lashley. He has to be smart enough to make adjustments, or the game plan better. Ain't even about adjustments. If he would have did the goddamn film watching and film study and whatnot and game planning, he would have known I'm going to let Will Mallory and Brevin Jordan eat all night when I'm not running it with my running back. That's what we should have done. But we didn't do it. I
totally agree with you, Josh Ayers. Armand Richards was the last wide receiver that we had like that, man. And I hate the fact that he couldn't finish his career there. Penalties too, Miami Flow. I agree, man. But y'all killing me with some of these bold names. Boy, JR, boy, you crazy, boy. Need to find a KY Jelly Bowl. Sonny Mo say the Jet Puff Marshmallow Bowl, E. That's where we need to go at, E.
Yeah, Miami Flow right about penalties. That's discipline, man.
It's coaching too, man. Like, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. That's where it starts.
Yeah, it comes to coaching, like we were saying, man. Like, that's true, bro. That's true. The penalties are crazy. E, they're undisciplined football team. Undisciplined, and then now you want to take a week off because you want to let them get a mental break. Are you serious? You think Alabama taking a week off? You think Clemson would be taking a week off? The top teams, the top dogs, the big dogs would be taking weeks off, E? No. Ain't nowhere in the hell. What we taking a week off for, E? For what?
For what? You know something else that I saw that really pissed me off? And I said, it go back to the mentality of the team. Man, I was knocking you on your ass, and you helping them up or you getting helped up by them. North Carolina players was helping Miami players up there to knock them on the ass. Nah, I don't want you to help me up. Now I get up myself. My teammate. I mean, it was like Miami was too friendly. It was no ferociousness. Was no dogs on the field. Man, Mario's just punched him in the mouth. They throwing the U down, upside down, and just loving it, bro.
I mean,
They
bro, just straight
it.
being disrespectful, man.
Just
Just
disrespectful.
being
But you know what?
straight
They
disrespectful.
deserve it.
Yeah, they
deserve
did.
it.
They
When
did.
you run for 500 and something yards, you deserve to disrespect goddamn people. I mean, man.
Yeah. So let me ask you this, man. So Jaden Phillips, he going pro?
Depending on who it look, he could. I don't see first round talent. Not from what I saw on Saturday.
I think he going, man. I think he going though.
From everything I heard, he going.
Yeah.
Everything I heard. I mean, I ain't mad at him if you still projected after this week to be a first round after that shit show performance. Might as well go.
Right.
Might as well.
Danielle Carey, what you say? Weak coaching staff. I totally agree. Totally agree. I mean, we are the worst at in-game adjustments. We don't make any at all.
No.
At all,
But, I mean,
man.
it would be nice. I wish Jalen Phillips would come back. I wish, like I told you before, man, I wish majority of them boys would come back. But, they got to make the best decision that's best for them. But, he's maybe the one that I can see that's going. But rest of them need to come back.
Yeah.
I hope Big Brevin Jordan come back, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
I don't think he coming back neither. I don't think he is. But, yeah, man, it's a Monday night, man. Post-game, Miami versus North Carolina. North Carolina versus Miami. In a 62 to what? 26?
Yeah.
Loss. Just terrible, y'all. Just terrible, man. I mean, that just messed up my whole week, man. And I had to sit there and watch it. I watched the whole game. And like I said, bro, I was just wanting to see the younger guys come in there. I want to know what the word is on Avery Huff, man. I seen him on special teams. I've been hearing about him flashing, having all this talent. I haven't seen him yet, man, to play on defense this year. I haven't seen him. We got a telephone call. It's Utah. Call us, state your name and where you're calling from.
What's up? This is Danielle.
Danielle, man, what's going on, cuz? What's up, Danielle? Carol, talk to us, man.
Oh, man, not a whole lot. Just sitting here laughing at you guys. Hey, but really quickly, when was the last time we had some dogs on coaching? Some dogs who knew how to coach? Man, it's been a long time since we have actually had dogs who knew how to coach. And that's what we're missing because we're throwing this word out. We need some dogs on defense. We need some dogs on offense. But we also need some dogs in our coaching staff too.
I totally agree.
We'll put their foot in your tail if you're not doing the right thing in practice. Because practice is where you play the game at. So when you get to the game, it's practice.
Yeah.
Man, that's what we're missing. We're missing those dogs on coaching staff. That's what we're missing. I'm just sitting up there, man, that's what we're missing. It's amazing. That was embarrassing. Man, it shouldn't even take a check.
Right. That should be on the house.
I don't see the coaches digging and none of the players digging in their ass, man. After the missed tackles, man, you gotta have somebody, a positions coach or somebody, gotta be on the sideline like, son, what the are you doing? What are you doing?
And it kept happening. It was just happening over and over and over again. I mean, just bad angles, overrunning plays. That's just bad technique, fundamentals.
When was the last time you seen a U defense have those gaping holes like that?
You ain't lying.
Man.
You ain't lying. They set a record, man, for rushing, man. They set a record for rushing in a game, bro.
Man, I'm 40-something years old, and I'll probably run a 5.2. And I probably could have got about 30, 40, you know what I'm saying, off 2 carries.
Right.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
I've been a U fan since one of my homeboys went to the U, Kennard Lane, and Horace Copeland. I played with those guys at Evans, and I'm like, oh my God! Now those were some true dogs, and they had the dogs on coaching. I'm like, man, this is amazing. I'm like, I stopped watching it. I turned it out when it went to halftime. I'm watching something else. I turn. Hey, I'd rather watch Lifetime than watching this crap.
It was ugly.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro.
No,
I agree with you.
You know what? That was beyond ugly. Let's keep it for what it's worth. That was beyond ugly. I have never seen a
I'm really
I've never
happy
seen
with
a
the
Miami
maturity
defense.
of myself, because if this was probably maybe about 10 years ago, I might have would have messed up my TV. You know what I'm saying? Did some dumb
Yeah.
stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
Yep.
mature now. I've grown. I've evolutionalized. I don't do stuff like that. But back in the day, I would do dumb stuff like that. And last night would have been a great case to do that. Saturday night would have been a great case.
Hey, I have this little brick. I brought this brick, but it's very soft. And when something happens, I can throw it at my TV. That's how I've learned that. So that's how,
Yeah.
I've been down that road.
Right.
I've been down that road. It's just amazing because I'm just sitting here like, man, we need some dogs on defense. I mean, on coaching style. Man, he just sit there and so passive. Oh, come on, guys. Man, you need to put your foot in their tail.
Is it passive or do he just not know what the hell he doing, y'all? Which one is it?
I think he don't have a clue. Because he looks lost.
He looks lost. He looked lost to me, E.
I'm ready to see him cuss somebody's ass out. He ain't got that. He lacks that fire. And, we talked about that a few weeks ago. You were even mentioning,
Correct.
just from a head coach's point of view, just that fire lighting it up on players, man.
Yep.
But,
Right.
it ain't just on the coaches. It's on everybody, man. It's on everybody.
No.
At some
It's on everybody. You're right.
Yeah.
Hey, man, at some point, somebody keep punching you in the damn mouth. You going to hit back
Yeah,
or do
you don't
something,
want to hit
dog.
them
Something.
both. I hope so. Hey, you know what else I wish they get rid of, too? I understand they have it for the prop, the turnover chain. Because back in the day, they didn't need that to get pumped up for a game. I understand they just try to put things in the games to motivate the kids, but, man, if you're not motivated just to put that helmet on to you,
Right.
you don't need to be here.
Right.
That's it.
I totally agree.
Because, man, we have built other programs because we're not doing what we're supposed to do. Because that's why them kids leave.
Yeah.
Well, another thing, too, I'll say this real quick before we let you go. What a lot of these players got to understand, and, you make a good point, they need to feel a certain amount of pride when they put that helmet on. But they got to also know that when you come to the U, no matter what we're ranked or whatever, when teams come to play against Miami, they going to bring their best.
Yeah.
Because they know
You best believe it.
what the program stands for in the history of the program. We're a big name program. Teams are gonna bring their best
agree.
every time they come play us, and these boys better know that. North Carolina been a thorn in our ass since we've been in the ACC, man. Been a thorn in our ass since we've been in the ACC. We ranked higher than them.
Yep.
They talking about us going to a New Year's Six bowl. Mac Brown had them boys fired up, bro. Mac Brown had them boys fired up. They said we're going to come down and test some of the hurricane ass up. And that's what they did.
I don't know what minute. Hey, one of my homeboys sent me a text saying that we've been downgraded from a hurricane to a tropical storm.
Yeah. Is it a tropical storm or a category 2? Shit.
Hey, we still don't have the power.
Right.
But, man, this is ugly. I don't know where we go from here. I don't know what we do. But, boy, they need to make some changes on that defense.
I would agree,
Quick, fast, in a
man.
hurry.
Man, cuz I agree, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man.
So I was just giving you guys a call. You guys have a great evening. We'll be chatting.
Appreciate it, bro.
All right, cuz, man. We'll
All right,
talk.
I'll take it easy now.
All right, Danielle.
All right,
Later.
All right, cuz. Bye.
Later.
It's you talk, baby.
Man, shout out to Larry Frank Jr., man. Larry Frank, boy, I swear you called it. I swear you did. You said, man, that running game, man, if we couldn't stop that running game, it was going to be a long night. You said it in your Larry's you take. You called it, Larry Frank. I got to give y'all your props. You said it. I do it when E. Gray called it. I tell him he called it. You called this one. You called it. It was a long damn night. It's Utah. Call or state your name and where you're calling from.
Harry Frank Jr., dog.
There you go. And we just talked about you. What's up, brother?
What's up, fellas, man? I'm on my way home from work. I got the notification. Then I caught a little bit of the conversation. And I said, well, I had a little time on the ride home, man. Let me talk with my people, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey, misery loves company, so guess what? I don't want to be miserable by myself. I said, let me just go on and let's all share this misery right here.
That's what's up, brother. Talk to us, man. You called it, man. Me and E was just talking about you, man. You called it.
Man, look, it's no... Bro, I've never been at a loss for words as much as I am right now following this game. If we would have lost in a shootout and they were just a better team, I could live with that. But like I told you, man, I was DJing a wedding, and I guess the good Lord put that game at the same time as the wedding, because if I'd have been off, I definitely would have had to file an insurance claim for property damage at my own crib.
You sound like E.
I'm serious, man. I'd have been punching walls and kicking TVs and, like I say, cussing the dog out and everything, man. And it's like, bro, like I look at my phone, like I said, it was 7-3. I said, all right. And then the wedding party, they about to march in. So, I put the phone down. Let me go ahead and do what I do. Get them through the nuptials. And I'm doing the reception, playing the music. And I go back and look, I see a blowout, like 34-3 or whatever before halftime, something like that. And then I'm like, what's going on? And I got home later on that night. I went and looked at the highlights. I look at, there's no excuse. And I mean, yeah, I know them backs, and I detailed it on my segment Friday night, but not to that level, dog. Not to that level. Two backs slicing and dicing us, 300 yards for one, 200 for the other. So now you got, and the sad part about it, every single point I said they needed to do to get themselves a chance to win, they did not do it. They didn't even rush for 100. We didn't rush for 100 yards. They went for over 500 yards. We did not score. And the disrespect, I saw Sam Howell throwing down the U, doing the U and doing it upside down. And
he wasn't the only one. Yeah, he wasn't the only one.
Yeah, well, that's the one that I picked out. But yeah, you're right. It is no respect. And here's the sad part: the opening two games, we got Alabama to open, but North Carolina is the second game of the season next year. Come on, man. Something got to get done. And I know signing day is in a couple of days, the early period, and I know you normally try not to make any changes because you know that could affect commitments and all of that. But Blake Baker got to go. I'm through, and I told y'all earlier this year, I said I was gonna wait until the end of the season to reserve my opinion about Blake Baker. Well, it's pretty much the end of the season, so let me go ahead on and give my opinion of Blake Baker. He's a tool. He's not good. He's not knowledgeable. He makes no adjustments. He doesn't prepare the defense for nothing. And he's a waste. And he needs to be gone. And I know Manny is his boy. Him and Manny are tight. He's been down this road with Golden and his boy. And D'Onofrio or whatever. And you didn't want to let D'Onofrio go. And look what happened. Look how that went down. So, Manny, you know what you need to do. I suggest you do it because we're too close to being on the brink of getting something special brewing over here to mess it up for loyalty and friendship.
Mm-hmm.
Where I come from, and I know where y'all come from because we all come from the school of hard knocks, friendship don't pay the bills.
Yeah, I'm right, it don't.
And hey, if you and me don't ever speak again because you in your feelings, because I had to make a business decision and I decided to make a business decision that didn't encompass your best interests, and we're friends, and guess what? We'll just be associates. but I got to do what I got to do for the betterment of me and this program. I will never forget when Manny got hired, fellas. I look at that press conference, and like I say, bro, he was selling it. He could have sold me a
You can sell sand to a beach, Katie.
He was doing it, man. And the thing about it, he's talking about his words that stood out to me. I want this team to be like the Miami team of old. This defense is going to be fast and violent and just play with just aggression in the way that it used to play. You sold me, Manny. You sold me. And I gave the dude a pass last year because I said, you know what? He's learning. He means well, but he got to figure it out. And in the offseason, he made the adjustments. He got from Enos. He got Lashley. He was able to get King to come over. He hired Ed Reed as chief of staff. Okay, Manny, I see what you're doing. You're recruiting. You're starting to build things for the future. Okay, Manny, I feel you now. Now that's what I'm talking about. When everybody was ready to fire you after year one, when you laid a goose egg against a high school team in the Independence Bowl, I still stood by your side because I said, you know what? I see where your intentions are there. You're trying. But now we come into this season, and we had our growing pains, and we had the COVID. We're not going to even use the COVID no more. Because you know what? When you got teams like Coastal Carolina, they ain't using COVID as an excuse. They just out there knocking heads off. UL Lafayette, they ain't using COVID as an excuse. They just beat Appalachian State for the first time in program history. They knocking heads off. Indiana ain't using COVID as an excuse. They knocking heads off. They got cheated out of the Big Ten championship game. So at the end of the day, you got too many other programs that's not on the caliber of Miami that's doing what they got to do regardless of COVID. And you mean to tell me, and this is the thing that really got me hot right now. Why did I look at my phone earlier when I was working and I seen what he said he going to give the team off this week from practice because their minds ain't into it? What?
Man.
We just talked about that, bro. We just talked.
What, dude? What is you a coach or is you a kindergarten teacher and these boys is taking naps? What is you doing?
Look at E.
You're just enabling these young men, bro. Straight up, like what is you doing? Like you're not helping the case, bro. Let me tell you something. I'm with you, D. You said something. I caught the show Saturday night. I watched the replay when I got home. I'm sorry. I don't want to go to a bowl game. We don't need to go to a bowl game. Why? We're going to match up against most likely Oklahoma State and Orlando, and what's going to happen?
It's going to be a trap.
It's going to be made.
You already know.
And you know how Mike Gundy is as a coach. Everybody remember this. I'm a man. I'm 40. You gonna get that kind of opposition coming at you in that bowl. And check this out. I was reading that with Florida losing to LSU, Bama pretty much gonna beat them this weekend. It's still a good chance that you're gonna still match up with Florida. And you know what, man? I hate to say this, and please forgive me. Cane Nation, forgive me for saying this because I love my Canes, I love my team, I love my squad. But with the way this team is being prepped and coached, if we match up against Florida, coming off of 2 consecutive losses to an unranked, under 500 LSU team and an Alabama squad that's most likely going to embarrass them, Florida is going to beat the brakes off of us, bro. They run almost the same thing as North Carolina.
He just said it. He said the same thing you said.
Dude, I'm telling you, I just caught the tail end of the conversation with the last caller.
Not with what I saw Saturday. Because, boy, that would make me feel worse. That to get our ass whooped against Florida, that shit made me feel worse than that North Carolina shit we just had, man. I can't take that one.
Yes, it would.
I'm sorry, I can't take that one.
It would. You know what? Bring Oklahoma State down here and just let Oklahoma State put us out our misery and be done for the season. And let's just move on. Bring Texas on down here. Tom Herman was on the hot seat. Guess what happened with Tom Herman? They decided to keep Tom Herman. Go ahead on and let Texas come on down here, put us out our misery or whatever. I do not care at this point. At the end of the day, when I'm seeing what I'm seeing and I'm hearing what I'm hearing, and to anybody that's ever played a sport, the players are going to take on the attitude and the approach of the coach. If you are a passive coach, you are going to have a passive response from your players. And I'm sorry. This is what we got. And King is the only, and I don't want to say the only one, but King is the main one right now that is vocal about what happened. When King came out and said we got our ass whipped up and down the field post-game, that told me right then and there, this is your leader. Your leader is acknowledging what the coach wants. And
there you go.
Coach speak, bro. That coach speak that Manny do, well, I have to do a better job. No shit, Sherlock. Excuse me for cussing.
No, you good. You good.
I'm sorry. I don't want to get disrespectful, but like, come on, dude, for real. Like really, don't give me that cliche stuff that coaches say after a loss, man. Because he reminded me, because Mike Tomlin do the same thing. That fired me up too. Well, I have to do a better job. I have to do a better job getting the team prepared, and we can't be dropping passes. No, really? You serious?
Hey, he gave that same. Hey, Larry Frank. He gave that same game speech that they got on that Cheezer commercial, where the cheese say, "I woke up feeling the cheesiest, coach."
Hey, bro, let me tell you something. I wish they'd have kept the. Listen, I wish they would have kept the previous name of that bowl, because, man, when I saw that, the Cheez-It Bowl, I said to myself, now that's the good Lord trying to tell us something, bro. These cheesy coaches got us in the Cheez-It Bowl. You done let North Carolina come up in your house, beat you in your house, and gonna kick you out your house and play the Orange Bowl up in your house.
Yeah.
How disrespectful is that? Like, really, how disrespectful is that, bro? And I mean, that's the thing that got me like, bro, I'm trying to figure out the transition from the Duke game going into this game. Were they that happy that they blasted Duke 48-0, that they just didn't prepare, that the coaching staff didn't do anything the whole week leading into the game? I mean, little old me down here in Louisiana basically told you what these two running backs were going to do. Are you telling me that Blake Baker couldn't figure this out? Dude, I wouldn't even want half the money. I could have helped you prep for that. like what? Like, come on, man. Like, the good news is both of those guys are going to be gone next year. The bad news is you're still going to have Howell. So I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even care about Florida State no more. Like, Florida State is dead to me. North Carolina, to me, is the new rivalry. Yeah, I know Florida State is the historical rivalry, but guess what? It's 35-30 or whatever against Florida State. Guess what? I don't care. North Carolina own us, because now it's 13-11 that they lead the series.
Yeah.
So
they own us.
That's
man.
what I got, gentlemen.
They own.
That's what I got. I'm just at a loss for words, man. Like I say, man, I'm down here amongst all these LSU people talking my smack, and the bad part about it, LSU beats Florida. And what could I say? I can't even tell them nothing about the boy throwing the shoe. What could I say? Nothing.
Yeah.
Ain't a damn thing I could say. Now they around here thumping their chest. Oh, the U is back. You always say, like, nah, man. No. You was on that post on that post I had yesterday where one of my partners was up there. He clowned. He at LSU. He played ball at LSU. And he clowned. How you gonna clown me? Come on, man. Really?
Man, Larry, I don't know if you heard me when I said earlier, when at halftime we was down 34-10. And I'm thinking, I might say, man, maybe we come out with something. Some kind of, enthusiasm, something got to come out better. Larry Frank, the first play North Carolina ran, the boy ran for like 25 yards, first down. And right then and that moment, I said, you know what, this shit's over. I said it's over. I said it's done. Yeah. Stick a fork in them, they're done. I mean, 25 yards, man. Go back and look at it. 25 yards, first play after halftime. 25 yards.
Took their soul. I ain't gonna lie, E. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. The only highlight for me on Saturday was watching your lives. I looked at your lives after. Boy, you were cussing more than Samuel L. Jackson. Boy, look, I was laughing so hard. I ain't gonna front. I was laughing so hard. I said, my boy is hot. I said, this dude makes Samuel L. Jackson look like a preacher right now. Man, I ain't never bruh. But I felt you though. I felt where you was coming from because it's like, man, it's just no excuse, man. So here's my question. This is not my question, but here's my concern. All jokes aside, everything. Where do we go from here? I like to get excited about the off season, and I mean, unless we can, whoever our opponent is in the Cheez-It Bowl, we can come out and beat the hell out of them and dominate them. If we wind up losing that game or trying to barely win that game or wind up barely winning the game, I should say, where do we go from here? I was feeling good going into the off season, getting ready to get things together, have a normal spring and everything like that. I don't have no confidence. If Manny gets, and I'm gonna put a name out right now. I've been putting it out in the groups, and I've been putting it out. You want a defensive coordinator? No, not Charlie Strong. I'm tired of people suggesting Charlie Strong because guess what? These guys from the early and mid-2000s, the game has evolved since then. The defensive coordinator, I should say, that you need to have is Travaris Robinson from South Carolina. He is a Miami native. Go look at his stats and what he did at South Carolina. Leads the SEC in defensive takeaways. That is who needs to be targeted. Not Charlie Strong, not Will Muschamp. You're not going to get Kevin Steele because 9 times out of 10 was going on at Auburn. Kevin Steele is the interim right now, but they're looking for an offensive-minded coach. Kevin Steele is going to stay right there because Auburn's defense was actually pretty doggone good. Aside what happened to Bama, but you can't, blame Bama on him because Bama did what they did to everybody, just like LSU did last year. They just beat the hell out of everybody. Kevin Steele will not be an option. Travaris Robinson, that is the man right there. If Manny does not go get him to be a defensive coordinator and he sticks with Blake, watch 6-6 next year. Watch what I say.
He cannot stick with Blake at this point.
No, he can't.
He can't because from everything I was reading and he lost the players. Blake has lost the players, man. On the sidelines, the players wasn't even responding to him. They coming off the field. They not rocking with Blake. And Manny know that. And if Manny got any kind of sense, and I get what you're saying, because you made a valid point earlier when you was talking about, we were saying about not blowing it up. We got the early signing day period coming up day after tomorrow, actually.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a tough situation. And I want to say, Manny came out and said, we'll do the evaluating after the end of the season. So I'm guessing he don't want to make a brash decision right now. But at the end of the day, you lock them recruits up and they come in. Hey, Blake, you got to go, bro.
If Manny does that, if Manny does what he did last year with Enos, and he makes that switch and gives Blake his walking papers, I can deal with whatever next year will bring us because at least he's trying. I can deal with you trying. I could deal with shortcomings if you try. And if we fall short against Bama, we fall short against North Carolina, but you have made the adjustments and made the changes, hey, man, you're doing the best you can do. You're trying. I give you an A for effort. And then, hey, we can give you an extra year or so to try to get your own thing going. But, dude, I'm telling you, for me, my reception of Manny Diaz is going to be on that decision. If you wind up getting rid of Rupp, and because he's on he's pretty much on the hot seat as well. That's been something that's been talked about a lot.
Well, if he on the hot seat, then Bender should be on the hot seat too, because both of them defensive backs coach.
Yes, exactly. So at the end of the day, man, if you're gonna make the adjustments and clean house, go ahead on and clean house. One guy was talking about put Ed Reed as the defensive coordinator. No, put Ed Reed as a DB coach. He can't coach. He's not a coach. All Ed Reed is there for just to have a presence. I promise you. Ed Reed is a motivator. Ain't nobody seen what Deion Sanders doing down there at Jackson State. So guess what? The same kind of intensity Deion Sanders is doing at Jackson State, I know Ed Reed as a coach, they got it in them. And these players are going to respond to them a whole lot better. So that's my thing, fellas. I'm about to get on up in the house and get ready for another day. But Man, I got the bell rang. I saw y'all was on. I said, man, look, I got a vent. I got to get it off my chest. I've been talking to myself for 2 straight days. I need to let people hear me.
There you go.
So,
Hey, Larry,
so it is what it is.
I wasted so much energy Saturday night, man. I was tired as hell. I was tired as hell Sunday just thinking about this shit, man.
It
wore me
drained
out.
you. I know it drained me. I was drained, dude. I was drained. And then on top of that, man, for Pittsburgh, they don't even get me started on them. Bro, man, that's just a whole nother level of aggravation I'm about to deal with. What we doing Friday, man? Y'all doing, I mean, ain't no game. Y'all doing a hype show or what?
Well, we can still talk. Yeah, we're gonna do what we do, man. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So you get ready.
I will be. I'm bringing something to the table. I might add something for whatever it is, even if I got to add a little off the top of my head, because y'all know how I roll. So,
okay.
Hey, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. Yup.
All right, man. Hey, Frank, man, we appreciate it.
Y'all have a good night, man. Y'all have a blessed night, man, and I'm gonna keep on listening. And hey, it's all about the you.
It's all about the you, man.
It's about you, baby.
All right, man.
Frank.
All right.
Later, brother. All righty.
It's Utah, baby.
Say, what's up with Cameron Harris? I don't know, man. Cam didn't look right. Well, hell, none of the offense looked right last Saturday. But Chaney, hell, he didn't look that right either. But Chaney, I just like the way Chaney runs better.
Got a phone call. It's Utah. Call us. State your name and where you're calling from.
This is 4427 and 1720. Cuban King.
What's going on, man? What's up,
Cuban King? Really?
4427 and 2017. I mean, you should know what that means.
Man, whatever, man. Hey, listen, you lost yesterday too. See, that's what killed me about you. You be calling up here acting like you won, man.
4420. The coach treated you like
they did. They did.
Treated us.
But see, I don't know. But see, you almost worse than these Florida State fans that was calling me, man, acting like they beat us, man, and it was North Carolina. Like you lost yesterday too, man.
Why are you worrying about little sister? Don't worry about little sister out there.
Talk to us, bro.
About these damn Kings.
Let's go.
Let's talk about these damn Kings. And I think I told y'all this in the beginning of the season. This program is soft. At the end of the day, that's what it really comes down to. This program is soft. I said in the beginning of the season we played against, I think it was UAB, right? Mm-hmm. We were up 33-something, and then we just started running the ball. What did UNC do to us? They just kept scoring. They said, Matt Brown was on the other side. I was like, I'm going to embarrass you, Manny. I'm going to embarrass him. I'm going to score 66 points. I'm going to have 700 yards. I'm going to have two running backs run for 200 and 500 yards. Until this program understands that we are not liked, and we don't start manning up and start being a bunch of, sorry, I'm cussing here, but
you're good. You're good.
Of goons and assholes. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're not going to get anywhere. This program has looked the same since Larry Coker. Different coach. You know, we had a disciplinary Randy Shannon. We had a disciplinary in Golden. We had a preacher in Mark Rick. This program has looked the same since 2003, right? Nothing has changed in this program. You know, I think we blame the coaches, we blame the players. I think it's the admin. I think the admin is telling these coaches, hey, we cannot have our players be aggressive. Don't kill this damn program. Like, we should have scored 80 points on Duke. We should have scored 70 points on Florida State. We should have scored 50 points against UAB. But no, we got to play this dumbass sportsmanship game. But when we play against UNC said, hey, we're going to kick your ass. We're going to do a triple reverse, throw it to our quarterback, and score a damn touchdown. You know, throw the U's up, throw it in our cross. You know, it's like we constantly get disrespected, and we're trying to be the good kid here and try to treat all these programs with sportsmanship. I'm like, man, fuck this. Let's start blowing these damn teams out. Let's start having some attitude. This program does not have attitude. I don't care what coach comes in, right? Whatever coach comes in, we have looked soft for the past 15 to 20 years. That is the problem with this program. It's not. I don't think it's coaching or the players or whatever. It's the program's mentality has just been completely soft. That is my biggest issue with the game yesterday. It's just like we're just soft. You know, you could say X's and O's or whatever. Like, you have these offensive linemen, running counters and, basically running over our offensive line and defensive line, our defensive line and our linebackers. Like, man, when is somebody just going to just get a personal foul and just smack the offensive lineman? You know what I'm saying? Just push his ass out. Do something. Pinch the bitch. It's like we're getting our ass beat and we're not even pinching the bitch. It's like hit him back. But it was just, that's what I saw on Saturday. It was just like a complete softness. Offensive lineman, defense.
I agree with you,
we talked about it last week.
What I was saying earlier, I saw too much friendliness on the field, man. They'll knock one of our players down in North Carolina. They'll help our play. Yeah, I just knocked your ass on the ground. I'm going to help your punk ass up. But back in the day, it would be no friendliness. It's like, you know what? I got pride. If I get knocked down, one of my teammates come get me. Hell no, I'm not letting you help me up. Or, it was just too much friendliness after a play. I literally watched North Carolina players make a play and a Miami player tap them on the ass like, good one. What?
Good job. Yeah, like remember Jerome Brown, I ain't scared of you, bitch. Like, you don't got that type of player anymore, right? Like, a player that will say, I ain't scared of you, bitch. We got these players that like, hey, let's go hang out at Club Live after the game or whatever. That's the problem with this damn program. We're just too damn soft. And that's just the annoying part about this. But I got a couple of things to address. Next year, there better be the two number 8s better be up for new players, because number 8 on defense and number 8 on offense should not be in this program. That number 8 should be assigned to a freshman or a sophomore or somebody else, because, man, I don't know what coaching could do to get your ass burnt 2 times. I'm like,
2 times all year. All year.
I'm talking about yesterday. You got destroyed 2 times, and then Wiggins, you got owned by a damn freshman, a high school freshman at that, because he reclassified himself. High school freshman. He's supposed to be in high school this year. Again, softness, right? We talk about softness. It's like you let a high school freshman basically take your damn ball, and then you're looking at the ref for pass interference. Yes, he held your hand or whatever, but still, you are a junior. A high school freshman basically took this damn ball from you. It's just the softness.
Took his damn.
Everybody's talking about defensive coordinator. What defensive coordinator we need to hire. The defensive coordinator is already in the program, and his name is Manny Diaz. If I'm the AD, I'm going to Manny. I'm like, this is on you, bro. Either you get this shit right, or I'm going to fire you.
Damn right. There we go. There it is.
You could bring in whatever defensive coordinator you want, but they're going to have to, because what's the whole complaint this year? Oh, is this Manny's defense? Is this Blake's defense?
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm the AD, I'm like, I'm eliminating that shit.
Damn right.
This is the same thing this is the reason why Randy Shannon got fired. Randy Shannon didn't take over the defense.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, you're blaming all these other people.
Yep.
The perfect defensive coordinator in the program, he's already there. It's Manny Diaz. If I'm the AD, I'm like, I'm not spending another dime to get. I'll get a DB coach, I'll get a linebackers coach, a safeties coach, whatever. But Manny, you're running the damn defense.
Mm-hmm.
Point blank. Period.
Mm-hmm.
There is no, hey, let's go hire this guy. It's like, no, the best. These are Manny's players. These are the guys that Manny recruited for his
That's
defense,
right. That's right.
So if these are the players you recruited, I need you to coach these players.
Yep.
Like, let's look at Oklahoma, right? Oklahoma don't got an offensive coordinator. The offensive coordinator is the head coach, right? Because it's his system. So it's like, Manny, I'm not going to give you money to go hire this, whatever. You're going to run this damn defense. These are your players, right? You got these sorry-ass linebackers. You're going to have to, they're going to have to fit your system. I'm sorry. If it can't work out, I got to let you go, man. Sorry. That's what it is. Offensive lineman. Why didn't Navon didn't play? I didn't see. We needed a big offensive lineman in there. Navon, I don't know if you guys saw it, but I didn't see Navon out there. That was, we got to change the center. The center's too damn small. The left and right guard are just not, they're just not it. And it's like, my biggest problem is like, I didn't see Navon. It's like, we needed Navon to create holes, especially that play where it was 4th and 1 and, the linebacker came and hit Cheney. It's like, we got small guards. Navon's our biggest guard, and if you're going to do a short or short plays, why don't you get the biggest guy out there to basically run people over? He did it against Duke. But you're not going to play in this game? It's just, a little bit confusing about this damn program.
There were no holes. There were no holes on that line. I mean,
Yeah,
the offensive line, they didn't open any holes. I had my man, who was that, Josh Ayers, he was asking about Cam Harris. There were no holes to run through. You're right.
Yeah, there was no holes. Yeah, but, I mean, you had Navon last week. He created holes left and right, and it's like, now you don't want to play the man, you know? What else I got on my list here? I don't know. What else? I don't know. It just pissed me off. Last week just really pissed me off. Not last week. This damn game just pissed me off because it's just the softness, you know? Yeah. We gotta change that. It's just the softness, and you just need to start killing people. You know, it's pretty disgusting. This program is just soft. Oh, that's what I was saying. You have several, you know, I'm not gonna call any names or whatever, but we have these some YouTubers, some people are like, remember when our players were like, and Manny was like, a win is a win, right? I used to coach basketball, right? You get judged by a win, right? You could be and you know, people want all these Nick Saban disciples, right? Let's look at Will Muschamp, right? Everybody wants this crazy guy, whatever, but he has a good program, good whatever, but he's not winning. At the end of the day, if you're not winning, what's going to happen? You're going to get fired. You're going to get fired, right? So a win is a win is a win. I don't give a damn if you would have won the game yesterday 2-0. We won the damn game. I'm not about losers, right? I'm not about that, we have a solid program, but we lost. You know, it's like, who gives a damn if you got a solid program, players look good or whatever, but if you keep losing, you know, and you got a solid program, you're going to get fired, right? So my thing is, especially just being an ex-coach, it's all about winning. All these ADs, these administrators care about is winning. Reason why Malzahn got fired, because he didn't win. If you don't win, this is a straight line business. You win or you get fired. Look at them sorry-ass Falcons. They fired the damn coach because, you know, they kept losing. You know, it's a straight business. It's like you win, or the name of the game is look at the scoreboard at the end of the day. Do you have one more point than your opponent, right? So I'm all about a win. I'll take wins any day, right? If we would have won this game yesterday by 1 point, it looked sloppy as hell, we would have been in the damn Orange Bowl, right? We would have been 9-1, right? But everybody's worrying about all this dumb shit. It's like, nah, man, just give me that damn victory. Whichever way you get it, you get the damn victory. But that's all I got, man. You know, Raiders got their ass whooped yesterday. Falcons got their ass whooped yesterday. You know, and then I just turned my TV off. Like I try to keep scrolling to see other scores, but I can't see other scores.
I didn't think so. Oh, okay. You're right. Right. You see me?
My internet got
well, he's subbed up.
Filters, yeah, my internet got certain filters. I can only see Falcons got,
well, he hell, ain't he? Ain't he hell,
he was doing so well. He just had to find a way to throw the Falcons in there. He was doing real well. I was proud of him, but he just had to throw that J.
Hey, but no, he want to call it everybody's stomach some his stuff, though, E.
Yeah. What are you talking about? What happened? I mean, 44-27, Raiders, Raiders, all this, 44-27, sorry-ass Raiders.
Listen,
and Lakers.
I actually watch it. No. Don't do that. No. Don't do that. He know better than that. He ain't even gonna go there. It's about to jump off. Christmas Day.
Kings, Dodgers.
Christmas Day. Christmas Day. Hey.
I hope you have a show the next day.
King James.
Don't disappear.
King James.
when them Finns played on sorry-ass Raiders, you better have a show the next day, because don't disappear. We don't talk about the Falcons because we're not even.
Yeah. Let's not even do that. Yeah, we ain't gonna do that. Let's not even do that.
Let's not even talk about the Falcons. They're not even playoffs. That's what it plays.
They were who we thought they were.
Playoffs.
Well, you
my
hey,
term
look,
is-
I'm
it's
gonna
how
have a
his neck
seat.
look like.
I'm gonna have a seat ready for you, man. When your Dolphins miss the playoffs, I'm gonna have a seat ready.
Right beside you, huh, E? Right beside, hey, both of us.
Oh,
Both
E,
of us, 'cause I ain't going nowhere
E,
neither, E.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I got a question. I mean, seriously, are you okay? Because last week you had like a Alzheimer's moment talking about Falcons winning the Super Bowl. Like I'm just so I care about you. I just want to know: is everything going good? You know, in your household? You know, are you okay?
He didn't mean to say that, Cuban King. He corrected himself. I got to take him from a ball now. He didn't mean that.
I mean, you taking your vitamins. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you okay? I just want to make sure because to say that's kind of crazy. Like,
He didn't mean
that.
He didn't mean that, Cuban King.
I know. I mean, I just want to make sure he's healthy, he's good. Because,
He good.
I mean, like, damn.
He good.
Say some shit like that. Like, man.
I just had a lapse, man. Man can dream sometimes. I had a lapse.
Good to say, E.
I had a lapse.
You said man can dream sometimes. E. Ain't nothing wrong with dreaming, bro.
Man. All right, boys. Appreciate the talk, man.
Hey, man, always a pleasure, big dog, man. You stay safe, Cuban King.
All right, yeah.
All right. That's a fool, little boy. That's stupid.
It's you talk, baby.
He's doing so well, man. But you say Josh Taylor saying Cameron isn't running the same as last year. No. He ain't hitting the holes, but shit, yeah, you're right. If there is a hole, it's just no holes, man. He was running good the other week, but it's just no holes there, man.
But I think everybody's saying the same thing, man. I think we all can say, man, we in agreement, man, that this team is soft, man. And like I said, man, the players, man, they take on the personality of the coach. You know,
They do, man. I'm telling you, I was looking at that game, especially just through parts of it, man. It was too friendly, man.
I agree with
you. My boy Donovan, we was watching it, and it was just like, I'm looking at all, they're too damn friendly.
Yeah. I mean, and like I say, man, like, I'm like Cuban King, man, you got to stop making excuses, man. You, the athletic director, no, I'm not hiring another damn defensive coordinator. No, this is what you do.
Point.
Exactly.
Okay, make a good point with
Exactly. You need to take over this damn defense, and you need to start coaching the defense. This is your thing. They'll hire another damn defensive coordinator. We got one. You take it over. Because I'm telling you, he's flying under the radar, man. It's time to stop making excuses, man. Take over the defense. This is what you do, man. Period, man. It's crazy. It's crazy, bro. I mean, I think everybody, man, like they say, let's go through some of these, some of the chats. I know we've been going at it. Shout out to Jeffrey O'Neal. What's up, buddy? What's going on?
Yeah, what's up, Jeffrey O'Neal?
What it do? Chipley, Florida, man. Shout out to Columbia, South Carolina, man. Eat great, just saying in the building. Avon Park, Florida, what it do? Sup, Avon Park, Florida, what's going on? Sebring, Highlands County, what it do? It's still, man, the Canes over here, man. We just venting tonight, man. We just venting, man. Just a sad weekend, man. It's a sad weekend, man. Man, my question to you, though, E, man, does this hurt recruiting, bro? That's my question to you, bro.
You know what? I'm not concerned with that hurting recruitment too much, man. Because my mentality has always been, you want the players that want to come and be a damn Cane. If you jumped in and you said, you committed, I want to come, that's what I want. I don't want players that be like, they on the fence. Take your ass somewhere else, man.
Right.
Especially, you know what I mean? I understand
man.
Talent is talent, but you want players that want to come and be a Hurricane, man.
And it seems like
that's you look at it, we got good young players.
We
now.
do.
We need more of them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I think we're gonna be okay, long as that, Big Boy's supposed to sign Wednesday, right? Big Taylor.
Yeah, man, that's what they saying, man. Leonard's supposed to sign his John Hancock on the line on Wednesday, man. So we gonna see, bro. Like I said, I want to know who these cornerbacks they talking about, because we need depth at the cornerback position and linebacker. E. Eric Meyer, what you say, big dog?
For sure, we need that boy. They was talking about from Southern Cal, right?
Which one is that? Talking about that? Oh, yeah. I don't know how to pronounce his name though. I know you're talking about though.
He come play immediately, and I'm telling you, them boys, whoever they talking about flipping them corners, I bet you they watched that game. They said, "Shit, coach, can I play immediately?"
Right.
The chance to play immediately.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Eric Meyer, not sure if that's what he do. Man, he didn't stop any good offense. Well, he gonna have to do something, Eric Meyer. I'm just saying, I'm tired of him putting the onus on Blake Baker, man. It's time for him to take some ownership in this terrible defense we got going on. So something gonna have to give.
I mean, they just don't play like dogs, man. And if you go back to the Manny as defense coordinator days under Mark Richt, you look at that defensive side of the ball.
They play
I can
hard.
name numerous games they played like dogs.
But also, bro, who's the playmakers on defense? Like back then, we had Jaquan Johnson, we had Red Wine. You know what I'm saying? We had ball hawks, man, at safety, man. We had football players with a high IQ, man. You know, them guys was flying to the ball. But I don't see that though now, E. Who we got?
I don't see it either, man. I just don't.
I just don't see anybody that's just to make a play on defense, man. You do Jaquan Johnson.
I thought McLeod would have been a lot better, man, but man, my God.
I know.
I watched that whole linebacking core against the run Saturday, man, and it just hurt my heart. Like, they just look lost. They look lost.
Yeah, I totally agree.
My thing, and I'm thinking, Manny Diaz.
Eric Myrick said, hold on, man. Eric Myrick said these ain't Manny players. These last 2 years done been Manny recruits.
Yeah, they Manny players.
Yeah, these Manny.
My thing is with Blake, and I kept screaming this during the game about making the adjustments on the defense side of the ball. Early in the season, you wanted to play that soft-ass zone. Then you switched, and now all of a sudden you want to stick and be gung-ho about man, and we can't guard nobody. The zone would have set us up in a better position against the run than manning up. Manning up, the linebackers look so lost, they get swallowed up. The hole open to the right, they gone. The DBs running off with the wide receivers. I mean, it's just, you got to change it up, man. We didn't run any zone blitzes. Against the run, sometimes you got to run zone blitzes. You got to blitz the run. It just got bad, man. Shoot the damn gap.
Right.
I don't even know how to shoot the gap.
Right. But that's my thing, E. Like, they just look like they weren't even lining up right, E. They just don't even look like they just got they ain't got a nose for the football, man. Like, you see guards, you see tackles pulling. You know, it's like 9 times out of 10 the play going in that direction. Like, I don't understand. Like, I seen 44 literally, E. Just running up into the hole, just getting grabbed. Can't get off blocks. I'm like, they did the same play all night, E. The same counter. I don't get it, bro. I don't.
Yeah. Harp on Cuban Kane just said Blake is the substitute teacher, and that players don't respect him. Everything I'm hearing about that was going on the sideline from some people, they was like, man, the players wasn't even responding to Blake Baker on the sideline or nothing. They was just they basically had wrote him off, man. So I don't know.
D. Frank, what you say? What you say? I'm sorry, E. What you say, brother? What you say?
Now I'm saying they wrote him off. I just think they wrote Blake Baker off, man. Some of those players, and from what I heard, and a good person to ask me, some of our people down there in South Florida, like my boy Miami Flo, and old George Diaz. Some of them is close down there and hear things. But I heard that a lot of players are pissed off with some of the favoritism. You know what I'm saying?
You can see it, man.
Yeah.
You can see it. You can see it because some of these guys, man, it's like, how are these guys still on the field, man? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
from the kid that transferred, I don't know if he was any good, but you remember the kid that transferred early in the season?
What you talking about? Which one? The wide receiver?
The cornerback. Remember the corner? The corner.
Isaiah Johnson?
No, I remember his name when I hear it, but he transferred early, beginning of the season, hit the transfer portal, but you start to see, well, damn, I couldn't get on the field.
You're talking about what his name? Christian Williams. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah, Christian Williams.
And I totally agree with you. You made that point about 3 shows ago. Like you say, it almost make you think, nah, man, he was like, damn, I know I should be able to play if Ivy's still out here. And for real, they didn't even give him a chance, to be honest with you. So I totally agree with you on that.
Yep. Yeah, the linebackers are terrible, Josh. I mean, we have no depth. But in a game like that, them boys running all down. I would have put freshmen out. Any of the linebackers that we had in there, I'd give them a shot because they couldn't did no worse than what the boys was doing out there, man.
Yeah, Miami Flo said that.
It was just so undisciplined.
I could have swore I seen Huff in there on a special teams, man. But Kane Duck told me, man, he was hurt. He was nicked up. I thought I seen him in there, man, because I've been here.
He said Huff was nicked up.
Oh, okay. D. Franklin, what you say? And it's not just Blake Baker. Patek needs to go too. That's the defensive line coach, ain't it? Is that Patek? We're gonna talk about Rump. I thought what is Patek? Patek the
earlier, I mean.
Is Patek the defensive is he the defensive line coach?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought so, man. I thought I seen Huff, man.
I don't know. I mean, it's everything just looked bad on that defensive side of the ball, man.
I mean, see, and I get you, Miami Flow, 6-7 from last year, 8-2. I mean, I get it, but at the end of the day, man, I mean, we can't win the big games. And the big games are the games that I know we weren't gonna be Clemson, but you can't stank it up like that, man. Miami Flow down there, man, at home, man, against North Carolina. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. You can't lose like that.
My main issue is my issue is not just the loss. I could take a loss. You know, we've been dealing with them for years. But my whole damn thing is 62 points and 700 and something total yards, 500 and something on the ground, and they letting you know what they gonna do.
That's just unacceptable, man. That's just unacceptable, man. And like I say, he got to make a move. Blake Baker got to go. Miami Flow, did you agree with that? Blake Baker? Oh, he's the linebackers coach, Patek. You agree with that, Miami Flow? Blake Baker got to go? What's my preseason prediction on what, Cuban King? What you talking about? Are we talking about the NBA? What we talking about?
Yeah, some of them seniors need to go, man. Some of them need to just get the hell on because they ain't going to get no damn better. Some of them not.
Who we talking about? The Canes record preseason, what, for next year? Next year, it depends, man. It depends on who's there. If Blake Baker's still there, man, I'm going to say,
he was asking what was your preseason prediction this year.
I said 10 and I think I said 10-2. I think I said 10-2. Because my only losses that I had was Clemson. No, I had Florida State and I had Virginia Tech.
You had us losing to Florida State?
I said that because it was a rivalry game. I said
Where
that.
was I on that show? I wasn't on that show.
No. I think no. That was like at the beginning when I first started. Yeah, I said 10-2. I had us losing to Virginia Tech and Florida State. That's what I had. What was yours, Cuban King? Yeah, I had us at 10-2. Miami Flo said we got some dogs, some young dogs, plus some coming in this class too.
Tell me my boy gonna sign Wednesday. Big what's his name? Taylor?
Leonard Taylor.
Please tell me he's gonna sign. I hope he sign Wednesday.
Leonard Taylor, huh? You like Leonard? Big boy?
Everything I'm hearing about him.
Yeah, man, we gotta I just want
recruiting specialists, they all tell us about it. I'm not a recruiting specialist.
I just want to see, man, some of these young guys be able to come in and play, man. Like I say, man, there shouldn't be no positions, man. No positions, should be granted to nobody, man. Nobody, man. And I feel like, man, like you say, it do look like it's a lot of favoritism out there, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. It look like it's a lot of favoritism. I want to see these young guys come in and be able to compete for a position. It's just me, man. Wide receivers, man, next year, man, they should come in hungry. Michael Reddy.
We need like we said earlier on the show, we have too many slot receivers out there running around. They small, man. We need one of them stud wide receivers that just it's just a problem.
We got some guys that got size. I just don't know, like, do they not know the playbook? I don't know what's going on because Red got good size, Peyton got good size, Keyshawn Smith got good size. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they don't know what's going on, why they can't get on the field, but I'm just looking at these guys like, somebody should be able to crack the starting lineup, man, but hardly. Because D. Wiggins and Pope, them, man, they inconsistent. They ain't giving us nothing, bro.
Man, if I'm De'Aaron King, me and Wiggins would have had a talk, boy. I hope they already had a talk because the way that freshman did his ass, that ball really wasn't on King, man. He ain't even fight with the ball. You don't let the ball come on, man.
That ain't the first time that ain't the first time we seen that, bro. We were saying all year, Like you
I
were
know.
saying, like fight for the ball when it goes. Just even if you can't get it, bat the ball down, man. Try to do something, man. You know, it's like you get touched and you falling down on the ground. You don't even try to compete for the ball when it go up in the air. I
You
mean,
can try. You just let your quarterback take the L like that.
yeah, right,
You just let him take the L.
right.
I don't know, man.
David
Say,
Franklin, what you say?
What really is missing? Dogs. We need dogs.
Who said
We need
that?
dogs. Cuban Kane asked what's really wrong with the program. We need dogs, man. They too nice.
Miami,
Kitty cats.
Miami
Kitty
Flow.
cats, puppy dogs. We need some ferocious dogs out there, man.
Cuban Kane, you had us losing 3. You had us losing to UNC, Clemson, and a random team. Yeah, I had them with 2 losses. David Franklin say gut the defense, gut the defensive staff, and start over. Miami Flow say Michael Redden is a beast, but he was a freshman and hurt, and Wiggins needs to transfer. What is Wiggins? I thought is Wiggins a sophomore or a junior this year?
You know what? That's a good question. I had that up just a
What is he, Miami Flow? Because I know Pope is a senior this year, ain't he? Or is it just no? Pope is a junior, right? And Harley is Harley a senior?
all of them get an extra year eligibility because of COVID.
Right, but I think more Pope and Harley came in the same year. I think so. I think they came in the same year. Who's a junior? Wiggins is a junior? I think he's saying that, yeah. Okay, Wiggins is a junior.
Oh, we still in the top 20. That just came out. Meant to mention that.
Oh,
We're ranked number 19, guys. We're ranked number 19.
we should be ranked number 19, ain't he?
Oh, hell no. We should be ranked number 19.
He
No,
say
that's whatever.
David Franklin say Harley is a senior. Okay. What about Pope? Pope is a senior too, David? I think Pope
Yeah,
is senior
Harlan's
too.
a senior.
I thought they came in at the same time. Him and Harley. Oh, okay. He said yeah. Cuban Kane.
Nesta needs to come back. In my opinion, Nesta definitely needs to come back.
I agree too, man. I think your boy leaving though, man. I think your boy gone, E.
He can get the hell on from what I seen.
I think he
What I
gone.
saw Saturday, he can go.
I think he gone.
I mean, sometimes he just look like he running in beach sand. He do, man. He just look like he running in beach sand.
He said, "Bitch." What you say? I
Real,
think
man. Like
if
he running in
anybody,
beach sand.
well, if
Get his
anybody
ass.
was the most consistent player on defense, let me ask y'all this: if there was one player that was the most consistent player on the defensive side of the ball this year, who would you say it was?
It was him.
And that's what I was about to say. I would probably have to say it was
Well, at the beginning of the year, he started out a little slow. But I would give it to him. He was the most consistent, in my opinion. I think.
Who would y'all say was the most consistent player?
I don't
On the
think he-
defensive side of the ball.
nobody really was consistent on the damn defense at all, really.
Oh, I agree with you. But I'm just saying, like, if you had to pick somebody, it probably would be, man, Miami Flow, appreciate you, big dog. We're going to be looking forward to chopping it up with you guys on Wednesday night, man. Like I say, man, I can't host, man, because I got this, I got the group Skype, man, and it's like, it doesn't do what you guys got, man. I don't have that program that you guys have to where they can see everybody. And for the record, y'all, we're going to do we get together with Miami Flow, man, the Canes blog. Shout out to Miami Flow. Kane up, man. Shout out to 1K. My boy Concrete down there in Tampa. Canes blog, man, John. Shout out, man, to Utah, man. My boy E. Gray. My player partner, man. E. Gray, man. Just Saying Sport. That's my guy, man. We be over. We do a whole group chat, man, on the Canes unit. That's our new thing. We come on some nights on Wednesdays at 8 o'clock. Over on it just depends on who hosting, man. So when we get it together, I guess I'll be talking to Kane Flow sometime, maybe tomorrow, man, to see who's hosting. We get the details. We'll let you know what time on Wednesday and what show's gonna be hosting. Well, we get on and we talk about Canes, man, football, man. So we'll be talking about this, and much more, man, on Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. So I'll let you keep you guys informed on what's going on, man, and let you know what time and what show we're gonna be on. Josh Ayers. Is Tate Martell coming back next year?
I don't know what goes.
Josh Ayers, you stupid. You a fool for that one, though, boy. QBK say only positive on Saturday. Turge lost because of the shoe.
Damn sure did. I saw when he did it too. I was like, oh, that was stupid. And his teammates jumped on his ass right then and there. They was like, what the fuck, man? Like, only a Gator. Only a Gator.
What you say, Cuban Kane? Couch and Phillips, man. Those were the most, I forgot about Takori, man. Takori played, and the thing with Takori was, Takori played consistently all year on defense, special teams. I mean, he was comfortable playing in the inside. He was asked to do a lot of things this year, man. Corey Couch was to cover the slot receivers, to cover the outside, and I mean, he just looked like. I mean, he didn't shy away. He stepped up to the challenge, man, and he delivered, man. Shout out to Corey Couch. We definitely need somebody on the other side, opposite of him next year. Al Blaze, man, I hope you can come back and get healthy, man, and get right for next year, man, because we need depth at cornerback at that position, at cornerback, and definitely at linebacker, most definitely.
Yep.
Man, Cuban came on you, man. You see him?
Man.
You see what he said?
Yeah. It's all right. That's all right. He's gonna be sitting right on the couch with me. Don't playoff time.
We all
watch it together.
All us, bro. All us. Because like I told you yesterday, I told you the other day, I ain't going nowhere neither, E. I mean, I'm happy that we fired Paul Gunther. But like I said, him and Rob Marinelli should have been a package deal. So we still got that garbage, man. Old prehistoric call. So he better hit. We don't need to draft nothing but defensive players on draft night, man, next year, man. Nothing but defensive players. That's what we need. We signed all of these free agents, man. Kawatoski, man, from Chicago. We signed Kirby Littleton, man, from Los Angeles Rams, our linebacker. And then the third string linebacker playing better than both of them, Nicholas Morrow.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Eric Mark, man, appreciate it, big dog, man. Thanks for the donations, man. I appreciate all of you guys, man, for the donations. Thank all of you guys, man. Appreciate it, man. But look here, man. E, man, I'm finna get ready and get out of here, man. E, I'm gonna let you get some departing words. I'm gonna let you do your, man, do them all. DJ Ivy ain't coming over that way we at. I'm gonna let you get some departing words, man. Go ahead and do your thing.
Hey, man. Keep our head up. We still 8-2. But I'm still embarrassed by the type of loss. But keep our ears open, see what's going to happen in the near future. Hopefully we have a good signing day, early signing period day on Wednesday, and hopefully Manny doesn't get him too long of a vacation. And we'll see who we playing in the bowl game. Take it from there.
All right, fellas, man. Like I said, man, disappointing weekend. Like he say, we'll see what they're gonna talk about in the bowl game, man. Don't know just as of yet, man, who we're gonna have. So we'll keep you tuned. If you guys hear anything, man, feel free. So Wednesday night, like I said, when I talk to Miami Flow, I'll let you guys know what show that will be coming on. It's definitely be at, I think, 8 o'clock. If it's after 8, I ain't coming on Miami Flow. I got a wife and kids. I got to go to bed. So I got to keep it around 8 o'clock. If not, E. Gray will be over there representing for Utah. So y'all know how we start every show. And y'all know how we end every show. It ain't no us.
That's right, baby.
Without you, baby.
Out to you.
And we out, man. Y'all take care, man. Friday night, man. We coming back, man. 8 o'clock Friday night, Utah. 8 o'clock. Everybody stay safe. Love y'all.
It's you talk, baby.